All the Dr. Phil and Adam Ray merch is live for order right now at adamrayshop.com. Enjoy the show.
I don't think I like your fucking attitude right now, if I'm being perfectly honest here. It feels like something that you've kind of been pulling off to me. Philadelphia, make some motherfucking noise if you're excited to be alive tonight. We got a good one for you. First ever Dr. Phil live show in Philadelphia. Make some noise for yourselves. We're coming out, starting things off right. Got a lot of perverts in the crowd tonight. Good to see you. Balcony, you guys doing good up there? Make some noise for me real quick. Sounds like somebody's on a fentanyl brownie upstairs. I like that. We're going to party it up tonight. Tonight's show is all about danger, okay? Webster's dictionary defines it as the potential to experience suffering or harm, okay? Maybe you've experienced your own element of danger when you took too many edibles at a Sabrina Carpenter concert, okay? And you're freaking out. And now you think the moon landing's fake, birds aren't real, and Michelle Obama does have a penis. We've all been there. Yeah, it takes one to know one, player. Maybe you've experienced danger online, okay, when you try to get that 2-for-1 air fryer, but Amazon instead fucks up the order and sends you a bucket of cum. We've all been scammed. Raise your hand if you've been sent a bucket of cum on accident. Yeah, okay, that was a joke, sir. You really have experience? Okay, good for you. My wife, Robin, give it up for my wife, Robin. 48 years of happy bliss. My wife, Robin, is a sweet gal. She's always trying to be out of the way of danger. She's constantly fearful of being too attracted to me, right? During the holiday season when I grow my beard out, because she's got a secret, dangerous sexual fantasy of being butt-fucked by somebody from January 6th. So that's too soon. Got a lot of people out here tonight that have experienced their own pieces of danger. Jay, go ahead and lighten up some of the crowd for me real quick. I'd like to see some of the people. Here we go. A couple of psychos coming in late. Fellas, where were you? Getting some chicken McNuggets? Yeah? What's going on? Good to see you, player. Got a mac and cheese portable on you. Jack's doing his best. We got a neck tattoo straight down the barrel, sir. Good to see you. Yeah. Sir, you got the gold chain to accompany the neck tattoo. I'm a big fan of tattoos. I think it says something about who you are and where you're going. Okay, what's your name, sir? Who? Doug, let's go. And Doug, what do you do here in Philadelphia, Doug? You from here?
From Lebanon.
Lebanon. Let's go. And what brought you from Lebanon to Philly? The show? You flew from fucking Lebanon just to see this shit? I think we found tonight's Doritos fan of the night. All the way what's going on in Lebanon right now? And that's the first time I've asked anybody that. Say it again? Oh, Lebanon, PA. Oh, okay. We'll be right back. Yeah, had to take a commercial break from that shit. Dear fucking God. I almost forgot where I was. Here I was, like, you came all the way from Kuwait? Which is the only thing I can think of that's near Lebanon, right? So, Doug, Lebanon, PA. And what's happening in Lebanon, PA for you, Douglas?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing? Are you unemployed, Doug?
No.
No, what do you do for work, Dougie?
I'm a correctional officer.
A correctional officer. Oh, that's a tough gig, yeah? You guys cheering for prisoners or for what? Now break that down for me. That's where you're trying to correct the people that have done harm or wrong in their day-to-day, yeah?
I'm like an adult babysitter.
You're an adult babysitter. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, just without the sexual fantasy, right? How many people fantasized about getting a hand job from their babysitter? Okay. 5 people. I thought it'd be more, to be honest with you. Well, thanks for coming out, Doug. Any dangerous moments in your time being a correctional officer?
Anything you can imagine.
Yeah, so fucking guns and tasers and fucking Elbow City, yeah? Now, how are you pretty equipped to handle any sort of fucking haruket that's being thrown at you? We'll find out? Oh, shit. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that threat in my back pocket. Save it for a rainy day. How about you, sir? If you're here, who's traveling with fucking Creed and Nickelback as their... Stand up real quick and show everybody what you're working with. I mean, look at this guy. Holy shit. Oh my God. But I just heard the news today. Do you know the words? Higher. Oh shit. Holy fucking shit. It just went from 6 to midnight. Let's go. You can sit the fuck down, by the way. Yeah. What's your name, my man? Chad or Stacy? Cole, let's go, dude. Cole, now the long hair from the back can be misleading. Have you ever been in a situation that might have provided some danger? Maybe you're at the bar, right? Maybe you're at McGillen's down the street. We went there last night. Great fun bar. Might pop through there tonight. Stick around, we'll see what happens. But I think, Cole, that there could be times in your life where you're at the bar and some guy comes up, big guy, right? And he's like, hey, what's up? Fucking... You know, he just fucking grabs a little tush, and then you turn around with that goatee, right? Has that ever happened in your life where people mistake you as a woman, Cole?
Just to a waitress at Chili's.
Just to a waitress at Chili's? Okay. Are you a big fan of Chili's, Cole? You love Chili's? What do you love about Chili's, Cole?
Salsa.
Mama's chips and salsa? Bottomless chips and salsa. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Now, Cole, you said we. Who is this to your right, Cole? Your wife. How long you been married, Cole? 3 years. Did you celebrate an anniversary recently?
Coming up in December.
Coming up. Where are you headed? Chili's? Yeah. Coming up in December. I love that, Cole. Now, Cole, what was your opening line? Because that's always a dangerous situation when you're trying to put your best foot forward and meet a gal of the opposite sex, right? What do you say that really piques? What's your name? Victoria. What did he say to you, Vic, that really got you fired up?
I initiated.
You initiated. Okay, taking control. Women can vote. Yeah. What did you... Yeah. Let's be equal here, okay? It's 2024. What did you say to Cole that really got him hard? You know, did you just kind of you breathe on it? What'd you do? Were you guys fucked up? Was it a... Cole, you'll just tell me, okay. Yeah, you look like you need to stand up again, Cole. Are you okay? Yeah. Go ahead, stand up. Why don't you do it into the mic if you want to tell the whole crowd.
She's got a big ass.
I love that. Hell yeah. Okay, so is that what you said to her? Like, I'm trying to figure out what your opening statement was, Cole. That's what reeled her in. So did he make a comment about the junk in the trunk, Vic? Did he say, hey, I like that butt. I hope your poos aren't as big as your asshole? You got one more? All right, what else did you say, Cole? Yeah.
I call her ass the Honda Odyssey.
Cole, are you doing stand-up comedy right now? You call her ass the Honda Odyssey. Yeah, okay. Little shout out to that car. Well, thanks for coming out, Cole. Guys, one more time for Cole and Victoria. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. We all find ourselves in dangerous situations. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to go about your day-to-day and put one foot in front of the other, right? My man, you look like a guy that's on the struggle bus from time to time. You're seated next to 3 gals. That's always fun, right? Eliminate style. What's your name, sir?
Brent.
Brent? Brett, yeah. And Brett, what do you do here in Philly? See shows like this? Okay, great. I don't think I like your fucking attitude right now, if I'm being perfectly honest, Brett. You want to lighten things up for me? It's fucking Friday, okay? And Brett, what do you do here in Philadelphia when you're not coming to shows like this?
I actually live in Delaware.
You live in Delaware?
Hey, shut the fuck up. I love Delaware. Who just shit my pants?
I love Delaware. I went to Delaware once on a road trip, and I had diarrhea at a Chili's. You might have been there, Cole. Thanks for coming out. You guys excited to have a good time tonight? It's going to be a great night. This is our first Dr. Phil live theater tour, and this is the first stop. We knew when we announced this tour, we got to start motherfucking Philadelphia. So let's give it up for your guys' selves for coming out tonight. We got a good night ahead of us. We're going to get this show going right off the bat. My first guest hails all the way from New York City, okay? He's a rising superstar in the stand-up comedy world, okay? He might be recognizable to you from shows like Family Guy or American Dad, okay? He's made appearances on the Emmys, the Oscars, the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and he's got a new podcast called Friend in High Places. Ladies and gentlemen, make it loud right now on the Dr. Phil Live Show for the very funny Matt Friend. Let him hear it right now. Here he comes.
Look at you.
Guys, Matt Friend, let him hear it. Look at this tall drink of water, huh?
I'm happy to be here, Phil.
Yep, well, you already fucked it up. What'd you drop?
I fucked it up.
You nervous, Matt?
I'm shitting my pants, actually, yeah.
Well, what? No, you always look so dapper.
Thank
in
you.
Your suits and your jackets and what?
Thank you.
Have you look like a guy that wore suits as a child. You know those weird fucked up kids that wear suits, not just to church, but like to bingo when their parents. You know what I'm saying? You look like a fucking suit kid.
I was a suit kid, yeah.
Now, whose choice was that? Your parents or you?
Mutual decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's something about the suit that says, I'm ready for anything, right?
That's right, yeah.
And you're from where, Matt?
Chicago.
Let's go. Anybody from Chicago here? How does that feel when people do that?
When two people boo and then...
Chicago's known for what? Michael Jordan, Oprah, what
gun
else?
violence, I would say.
Gun violence?
Racial tensions.
Okay, way to make it fucking weird.
That's right, yeah.
Thought I was being pretty positive with the first two suggestions.
Oprah kind of discovered you, right?
Oprah, that's my bitch. That's my boo. I'm one of 3 people that know what Oprah's queefs smell like.
What?
Cotton candy, if you're wondering.
What do they smell like?
I just fucking said it. Cotton
Okay,
candy.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Oprah, that's the type of gal that you meet somebody in real life and you go, I can't believe I'm meeting this bitch, right? And then you have a cup of coffee with her, you know, you go bowling, go to a Dave & Buster's, and you realize she's just a normal fucking human. She poops like we do, right? I mean, you want to talk about big asses, Cole. This bitch, she's got a fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Honda Odyssey fucking, but the sport edition, you know? Now, Matt, I love seeing you online. You've been blowing up on TikTok and Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow this guy, but his impressions. You just met Stormy Daniels. The Stormy Daniels. I don't know.
Well, listen, first of all, just shut your mouth, Phil, okay? So it is, look at the tits. That's just so great. But they look like Stormy just a little bit. But it really is just so great. Do we love Philadelphia, the great place of Philadelphia? They're so great. I'm glad you brought that up, Phil, because did anybody see my interview with Dr. Phil? Was that a great interview or what? We did a great interview?
We had a good time. Now, Donald, you've been
It was fun. It was fun.
You've been known to be pretty polarizing. But,
That's true, Phil. That's true.
Now, Stormy, that's somebody, everybody's always wondering.
Well, we just fucked the shit out of each other, Phil. It was so great. I ate her like a dog, Phil. I ate her like a dog.
Well, now you were
I ate her like a Haitian immigrant eats the dogs, Phil. That happened so quickly. Now we got the crowd on our side. We got the crowd, people. We got the crowd.
There is some, eating out a porn star feels like, you want to talk about danger. That feels like.
It was danger.
You don't know what's going on.
I was wearing a suit, though, Phil. I was wearing a suit.
It was a classy.
It was a classy move, yeah.
Classy cunnilingus.
Next question, Phil. Let's keep this going.
Well, I think that there's something about, Matt,
I feel like I'm on mushrooms right now. This does not feel real. This is anybody on mushrooms?
Pretty wild. Yeah, is anybody on mushrooms right now? Okay, fuck yeah. First time I did mushrooms, Matt, was 2009. Okay.
Great.
I didn't want to do them. I got peer pressured. I think we can all subscribe to the fact that peer pressure ain't going anywhere. I was just hanging out with a buddy. We're hanging out, watching some golf, and he goes, "Hey, mushrooms tonight?" And I was like, "Fucking no." And then he threw me this emotional curveball. Come on. And I was like, well, I didn't look at it from that angle. That's a good argument. So what I'm saying is we can all be persuaded to do stuff we don't want to do. Have you ever felt yourself up against a wall, you know?
Me in
Spread
character?
eagle, just like, I don't want to do this, you know?
Well,
You've been pretty much in control of what you're doing, yeah?
I think so,
Yeah.
except for this. But
Yeah. Well, we love having you. Matt,
I love to be here. Thank you, guys.
comedy is one of those things that you find early on.
You got to do weird corporate events. I had to perform in the Mall of America. That was fucked up.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, the mall, above the Nickelodeon Experience. And I had to do this the day after the documentary came out, which was interesting.
Which documentary?
Well, it wasn't a good time for kids to be riding things at Nickelodeon, Phil, all I'll say.
Oh, I thought you meant like Tiger King. Okay.
That's not the one.
The Nickelodeon one.
It was Tiger Princess, actually.
Yeah.
But,
So you had to perform above the Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Did you make any jokes
There's
about
a comedy club above it, and there were 5 drunk people. It wasn't like the Miller Theater. This is a much better crowd.
Yeah.
But, and you got to go to fucked up places, Phil. You know how it is.
Are you a big mall guy, Matt?
No.
If you had to...
Am I a big mall guy?
All right.
Is this falling a little flat? Let's pick it up, Phil.
I didn't write these fucking questions.
Okay,
Now,
great, yeah.
These were submitted by fans. Matt,
Yeah. They were submitted by fans.
yeah.
Really? Name some of the fans.
Okay. Well, you want to read some of your fan
Absolutely.
questions? Okay,
Go
I'll read
ahead.
some of your fan submitted questions. Okay. Matt, when you're trying to make love to a woman, do you start with the titties?
I'm glad you said woman, by the way. Let's clarify that. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Do people think you're gay?
It's possible, yeah.
Okay. Well, look, I think sometimes it's gay to not be gay.
That's right,
And
yeah.
I talk about that in my book, We've Got Issues. I think it's chapter 29. If you haven't tried to suck your own dick, who are you? But
We'll come on your back.
I'm hearing this stuff for the first time too, Matt. I think that there's something about going outside that makes everybody curious, right?
Absolutely.
And you have really been on a tear. You did the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Did you get to meet Mitch McConnell? Because you do a Mitch McConnell impression. Did you get to meet him?
Well, actually, I did not meet him, but he completely froze to death when I did say hello, and Dr. Phil, I'd just like to state it is a real thrill to be with you in Philadelphia with regular Americans and some African Americans here this evening.
They can be here
Celebrating
too.
this great country and your new book, whatever the fuck this is called. Thank you for having me, Phil.
Yeah, Mitch, there's people got a lot of questions. First of all, how are you not dead?
Well, I keep fucking my Asian wife, and that's...
Do you really have an Asian wife?
I do, yes. And I just keep arresting minorities whenever I can, and
Whoop, you okay? He looks like Cole when he hears Chili's closed.
That's the one impression I do to seduce women, actually, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, there's got to be a thing. Now, you do a bunch of different voices. There's got to be a time. You're on the dating apps right now, right?
I am, yeah.
Do the girls ever get you?
I do one to get laid on the dating apps.
What
I do
is that?
Howard Stern, actually, yeah.
Do you really?
I do.
You mind busting that out for us?
Well, here's if you match with me, you just hear this.
Right.
So, where the fuck did my wig go? I brought a
Yeah, do we
fucking
got a
wig.
Howard Stern
Can
wig?
someone get my wig?
Oh,
Give
here
me the
we go.
fucking wig.
Look
Right.
at this
Let's
thing.
get this
Wow.
wig.
Guys, give it up for Norm, my assistant
Thank you.
Norm.
Thank you. Thank you. So hang on a second.
Dr. Phil, let me just ask you this question.
Sure.
Right. There's this fucking freak guy. He goes around impersonating you. Are you suing this guy? What are you going to do?
No, I'm keeping it kosher
Right.
right now. Yeah.
So, Phil, you have an iconic mustache.
Sure.
Does the carpet match the... Do you have a little mustache above your cock? Is that what you do? I mean, it's got to be... Like, you must be fucking like a maniac, right? Who are you fucking, Dr. Phil? Who are you banging?
Well, most nights I'm like.
I want to know who you're banging, Doctor. Who are you... In other words, you've done it all. You've seen the whole world. Who are you having sex with?
Well, if you let me fucking finish
Right.
my answer, Howard. So,
Hey, Dr. Phil, let me ask you this. Dr. Phil, I want to know this. What's your favorite sex position? Dr. Phil, what's your favorite sex position?
reverse cow guy.
I think I just got some of that in my mouth.
Around. It's where I flip around, and I'm on top. But she wears a mask of me because I've always.
So correct me. Well, you are a doctor. So are you into anal penetration? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if it's a Tuesday.
Right. Because I've heard that ass play is big with the young kids. They love ass play. Hang on, Robin, you like ass play? Okay, right. So.
Were you looking at a black woman or just? Where were you looking?
I was just asking Robin.
Okay, great.
I mean, do you want to bang Robin or no?
Well, I think that there's.
Right.
I think anal is one of those things you do later on in marriage.
Right.
You can't open with anal. Anal can't be first base.
Well, Beth wanted me to do anal with her on the first night, actually.
Okay.
Right. They don't even know who I'm talking about. This is crazy.
Well, this is a more sophisticated crowd.
Do you meditate, Dr. Phil? You do that?
Yeah, from time to time. I'm more of a PlayStation 3 guy.
Right. Dr. Phil, thank you.
Now, I got to ask you, Howard.
Right.
This is a wild time to be alive.
It is.
Is there something that scares you? Is there something that when you go outside, there's an element of danger?
Honestly, touching anything scares the shit. I don't even leave my house. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I don't go anywhere. Being here in public is enough for me. I need to go home and wipe all you off my face.
Yeah. Have you seen Oppenheimer?
No, but I did see Private Parts. Go check it out in theaters.
Great movie.
Thank you.
I saw Shanghai Nights twice in the theater.
We did it.
Mad Friend, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Nobody expected that to go on that long. Now,
the fuck?
Man, you recently, here's what's cool about...
This is the dream, by the way, being on Dr. Phil. I mean, this is the biggest show of all time.
It's a real treat. I mean, we started this bad boy in the basement in Hollywood, and now we got a Netflix special coming out on November 19th. Did you guys see the little trailer for that? Gonna be fucking bananas. Can't wait for you guys to see it. But the thing about the business, and you know this, you get to meet people you've never met before.
That's right. Yeah.
And you recently met Robert De Niro. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's one of those guys. He's like 85, 86, right? He's got a kid.
Yeah, he does.
Did you ask him about his kid?
I didn't ask him about it, no.
Did you? Why not?
It just didn't come up in the 60 seconds we had together.
That's all you had?
I didn't ask how your kid is, no.
Is he as cool as he seems on TV?
He was phenomenal. He wasn't as cool as you, but he was phenomenal.
And then you went on the Drew Barrymore show.
I did.
Now
This is just like that experience, the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, Drew. Yeah, she's got a mustache.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, what's fucked up is you go, Drew Barrymore.
Why did the whole audience front row storm the Capitol? My God, what is happening? Holy shit.
Now, what I love is these people because we are a week away from Halloween.
That's right.
So these...
They're way too excited.
This couple has a skeleton costume. You guys fired up for Halloween? Sir, what's your first name? Nick. Are you going to trick or treat, Nick? You don't want to be put on a list?
You don't want to be put... What list would you be put on,
What the
Nick?
fuck are you talking about, Nick?
Where the fuck do you trick or treat, Nick?
You're 27?
What 27-year-old... I think one likes to have a good fucking time. That's the answer to that question.
I think you got to live your life, Nick, and quit worrying about the haters and start worrying about the players, okay?
Yeah, come on.
Nick, do you have a favorite candy, Nick? Or are you excited to grab something from a stranger's household and shove it in your mouth? There's probably a better way for me to
Dr. Phil, you're
phrase
having
that.
a real Matt Rife moment. Right.
Is it now? Reese's? Let's go. I'll tell you this, Matt, it's tough to trick-or-treat. I remember when I was a kid and I trick-or-treated, the only concern was like, hey, don't go to the blue house. That twat gives out raisins. And then slowly but surely your mom comes down and goes, I got to check your candy. There might be a razor blade in your Snickers. We are, I think, 3 to 5 years away from the news being like, tonight at 7, is that caramel in your Twix or cum? We'll find out tonight after an all-new Madam Secretary. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm scared.
Master of segues, Dr. Phil.
Well, you got a new podcast, Matt. It's called Friend in High Places.
I do, yeah.
Is it tough to interview people when you've been interviewed so much yourself? How do you find the perfect question? I struggle with that.
I watch your clips,
Yeah.
I'm doing it with Bill Maher, actually. He's producing it. And it's so fun, right, doing it with him. I don't like your impression of Phil. It's wrong, okay? Take it back to the lab and fuck off.
Pretty good Bill Maher. Nobody
Thank
here
you.
thought
big
so.
Big fan
but that was
base
pretty
here.
good.
Yeah. He has a big fan base in Philadelphia.
You've had an exciting year. You got to present at the Emmys. the award show.
I
Now,
did.
nobody watches that, but
Right,
you
yeah.
went on it.
That's
And
true.
you're friends with John Stamos. I saw he tweeted about it, right? Uncle Jesse. Boy, that guy's, have you ever smelt his fingers?
I lick him, actually. Yeah.
That's a guy I would love to know where they've been and where they're going.
Honestly, they were probably in Paula Abdul in the 80s at some point.
For real?
Possibly. Look it up, actually. Look it up. Look it up, okay?
I will. I have the internet.
should.
What's the last thing you've Googled, Matt? Yeah, you're right. That's a
I
dumb
looked
question.
up. I actually did look up some of Stormy Daniels' early work.
Fucking this guy. Did you hear this fucking psycho? He goes, hey, hey, hey.
Now we're talking.
I feel,
Fuck yeah.
I feel like I'm auditioning for America's Got Talent right now. This
You
is
are.
very interesting.
Yeah, that's
Killing harder than Liam Payne, folks.
Okay. Anyways, oh god. Hey now. Hey oh. Shoot me.
Boy, remember when
Fuck
Trump,
you.
remember
Anyways,
when Trump almost got shot? That was here, right, in Philly?
is it?
No, where
I
was
don't
it?
know.
Lebanon,
Did you say
was it-
Lebanon?
Was it in Lebanon? Hey, Doug, did you fucking do it?
Well, now's a good time to announce.
Now's a good time to announce
The
yourself.
Dr. Phil show is coming to the Gaza Strip next month, actually.
You know what I love about
He's interviewing Netanyahu and the ghost of Sinwar. That'll be a fun episode.
cool reference, Matt?
Thank you. Fuck off.
You got any OJ jokes? No, anyway. The ghost of Sinhar. What is that from? Fuck, is that an Aladdin reference? What is that? You know what's funny? I mean, it wasn't funny when Trump got shot, but it was him talking about it was funny.
Yeah.
Because he was like,
What was it like interviewing Trump, Dr. Phil?
oh, it was crazy. He told me too. He goes, I go, how did you respond when you felt the bullet whizzing by your ear? And he was like, at first I thought it was a car. And then it was blood, and I realized, uh-oh. And I touched my ear, and it was red blood, red American blood. The most blood from a non-dead guy, they're saying. So, and then that was pretty much the end of the interview.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But he's a powerful guy. He's got, his sons are a little wackadoo, you know? But every family's got fucked up kids, you know? I mean, I think we got some parents here tonight that are taking a break from their fucked up family situation. Make some noise for the parents on date night tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Born and raised in the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. Matt, I want to do something with you before I let you go. There's something about staying up to date, staying aware that I think we all learn from, but we all could probably use a break from. Okay, sometimes it sucks to have too much info at your disposal. And one of the things that I've come to realize recently is that I never got an invite to a Diddy freak off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that, you know, I'll be honest, it's, you know, now in
I did,
hindsight-
but I was one of the kids.
You were one. We'll be right back. No, we'll keep it right here.
Good night,
We have to.
America.
That
Some baby oil for all of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he bought all the baby oil.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
So, as a doctor, how does that how does that turn people on exactly? What's
the fuck are you trying to ask me right now?
What's
Baby oil, have you ever
what's the
used-
connection between baby oil and getting you aroused is my question.
Well, my follow-up would be, do you know what lube is? Sometimes you need a little, you know.
Did you ever fuck anybody at one of those freak-offs?
No, I never got invited.
But that's what you're going to say to the public.
Well, I mean, look. Okay, look, I went to Epstein Island, but that's because there was a fun game of charades going on. I didn't go to diddle some whittles, you know?
Yeah.
Is that even a saying? But my point is, Matt, is that I think when you don't get the invite sometimes, you feel bad. You know,
Yeah, I do.
You're on the outside looking in, you go, fuck, in hindsight, I'm glad I wasn't invited, but
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have been included.
It would have been nice.
So I'd love to, with some of your impressions, I'd love to play P. Diddy, and I'd love to invite some of...
Are you bringing the makeup? All right. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You know, I'm probably going to skip blackface on this one. And I'm going to just be me, okay, doing P. Diddy. I'm just going to do the voice, if that's okay for you.
Yeah, let's hear that. Let's go.
So, yeah, I'm going to
Let's
give
do
you...
black voice instead. That's a good idea.
I think that's fine.
That's great.
Yeah. And I'm going to do...
I think that's fine.
yeah. Well, until you fucking keep making it weird, it's fine.
All right.
So I'm going to do Diddy.
It's okay, baby.
So, yeah, I'm going to invite some celebrities, and you're
Let's go.
going to either
I'm ready.
accept or decline the invite.
Okay, let's go.
Do you guys want to play?
Let's go. Who wants to play?
It's going to be a fun game. This is a little game we like to call, Do You Want to Go to Diddy's House? That was $40 well spent. Thanks a lot, Envato. It's a music royalty. All right. All right, so this is, I want to hear some impressions. I'm going to be Diddy, and I'm going to call you up. The first one is John Oliver, okay? I'm going to call John Oliver as Diddy and ask if he wants to go to my house for a party, okay? Here we go. So you have to say hello. All right, I'll give you a ring. Ready? Actually, Cole, give me a phone ring, okay?
Bring, bring.
Pretty fucking good, surprisingly. Did not expect you to have a fucking phone ring in your arsenal. Imagine this guy looking your pussy. All right. Bring into your fucking... All right. Pick up the phone is John Oliver.
Good evening and welcome to this fucking phone call. Who am I talking to right now?
Yo, what up, fam?
So, I hear there's a rumbling of some sort of a party in the neighborhood. Can I get a fucking invite right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling you about right now, man. But here's the thing, yo, check it, man. Yo, you feel me though? Come on, man. Yo, I got lube, I got Zimas, I got Crustables. You in? Ashton Kutcher's gonna be there. Justin Bieber's gonna be there.
I'm not sure I can make this one, honestly. Wait, did you say Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, you know the guy that fucking goes, yo, I fucking dropped
I want to suck his cock right now.
All right, so you get a +1, too. Okay, great. So John Oliver's in. Next up is Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci. You always...
Perfect for this crowd.
Yeah, this is a big Stanley Tucci crowd. Yeah, this is great. So this is Stanley Tucci getting a call from P. Diddy. Get the fuck up, Cole. You know what's up.
Bring, bring.
That was better than the first one. Shit.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, what's up, Tooch?
I hear there's a soiree taking place in the neighborhood. Would you prefer it if I prepared a chicken cacciatore for the get-together? Perhaps a fresh spaghetti, aglio olio, pepperoncino? You know, just because you're going to be molesting children doesn't mean you shouldn't be having a happy, healthy Italian meal while you're doing it. So my one piece of advice, when you do finger that...
Careful. Careful, we're live in Lebanon right now.
When you do stick your fingers in the bat mitzvah...
okay, we'll edit that out.
Make sure that you're doing it while feeding a fresh creme brulee with this special ingredient, Tucci's olive oil. Go get it in stores today.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So what's up, Tooch? So like, basically, man, are you coming or not? Because we got Ravioli, we got Capri Sun, and we got Girls Gone Wild on DVD. Are you in?
You can count me in, absolutely.
Great, we got Stanley Tucci coming over to Diddy's house.
Great reference.
All right, I want one more. I got a couple more for you. Okay, one more. This is Barack Obama.
Okay.
Barack Obama getting an invite to Diddy's house.
Now this one's gonna play well.
Hey,
fuck you.
Fucking,
okay.
You don't just pick up the phone and think it's Diddy, Barack. You need to get called on.
Actually, you'd be surprised. So, thank you.
Okay, here we go. Cole?
Bring, bring.
Wait. I need you to fucking turn around so people can see your face. This motherfucker is leaning forward and going, bring, bring. It almost feels like he's doing a Korean man at the mall accent. Because he's leaning forward and he's closing his eyes real tight. All right. All right, one more. Yeah, one more. But turn and face the crowd. I want them to see your face.
Bring, bring.
Who is this?
Yeah, what up, fam? You know who it is.
Oh my God, Michelle, it's P. Diddy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Diddy, I heard there is a rumor, thank you so much, that there is going to be a party in the neighborhood. A party for kids not just in red states or blue states, but kids in these United States. And I was wondering if Michelle and I, not Sasha and Malia, but Michelle and I could come to the party. Thank you so much. So what do you say?
Yo, bring everybody, man. And yo, bring fucking Joe Biden too, man. I like that guy.
Well, he's actually coked out on the floor there already, so...
fair enough.
But no, we would love to. Can we all come or no?
Yeah, you guys are in. I'll send a helicopter for you, or maybe
Just not Kobe's.
Who?
Okay, never mind.
Great, I'll see you there, bro. All right, great.
that.
Barack Obama's going. Last
Thanks.
one. Cole, we got one more, and you're calling. He's calling Donald Trump. Here we go. Bring. I mean, I'm gonna take you on the road, motherfucker. It's been settled.
Well, I heard there's just like the tightest young pussies to grab, Diddy. I love to get to this party. We're gonna squeeze it. We're gonna tumble it. We're gonna give it a big fat lick. It's gonna be great. So Diddy, we'd like to come to this party. It's honestly gonna be one of the great beauties of the world. I've told you this, Diddy. Is Bieber gonna be? Because Bieber looks like a little bit like a baron. Honestly, looks like a baron. But I actually, Diddy, this was my idea for the party. I actually said to Diddy many years ago. I called him up. I called him the Diddler. We called him the Diddler. And I looked at Diddy right in that fat face, and I said, Diddy, first of all, I love the blacks. We love the blacks. But I said, Diddy, you know what? You got to have a big party. You know, they call it a quinceañera. A quinceañera. That's what the Mexicans do. The Jews, they call it a bar mitzvah. And if you're not voting to me, Diddler, you got to get your head examined if you're not a Jew. But just stop, just stop the boot. Look at this pig. But just throw him out, please. But, Diddy, you got to have us at the party. We have Tim Walz. He's not coming to the party. He's too busy, learning about fracking or something. But we got to get to this party. We got to get to... Don't even think about talking. Don't even think about it. Don't even... Put the mic down, please. You know what? I actually managed the guest list years ago. Rosie O'Donnell wanted to come to this party. I looked her right in that fat, ugly face, and I said, Rosie, it's not going to happen. There was blood coming out of her, whatever. It was so sad, honestly. It was honestly so sad. But before we just close this up, he's not even laughing. That's totally fine. But fucking Simon Cowell, get him out. Just throw this guy out of here, please. Just throw him out. I will just say to close it out, when you let people into the party, just make sure that they have a bigger schlong than Arnold Palmer, because he had a big one. Just a big one. Just a big schlong. It was great. Anyways, Diddy, am I coming to this party or what?
I'm sorry, sir. This is Miles from AT&T. I just want to see if you wanted to upgrade your family plan. Guys, Matt Friend, everybody. Let's go. Keep it going for Matt Friend. That's a living legend right there. One more time for Matt Friend. There he goes. That's a son of a bitch with a game plan and a strategy. Check out his podcast, Friend in High Places. You guys having a good time so far? What a night. What a fucking bang-a-rang of a night. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here we go. So, look, we cut our commercial budget. So we're going to do this shit live, okay? I've got an ad that I need to read, but I'm going to need some help from somebody in the crowd, okay? This is the audience participation portion of the program. I need somebody that isn't afraid of public speaking, okay? And even if you are, maybe you've got a zest for conquering some fears. Somebody that knows how to read. Maybe they're a little fucked up. That would be fun for everybody. I got a gentleman with no sleeves waving his hands. What's your name, sir? Nick? How old are you, Nick? 19. Perfect. Get on up here. Come on, Nick. You're the next contestant on Oops-a-Daisy. Nick, are you gonna hop up on stage? What do you want to do? You just want to look at you? Oh, shit. This guy fucking Tony Hawked his way up here. Tony Hawk Tua. Now, how you feeling, Nick?
My stomach's a little I got the butterflies.
You didn't have diarrhea in front of me?
No. No diarrhea.
Okay, good. Nick, where are you from?
Sicklerville, New Jersey.
What's that?
I'm telling my buddy to record this.
Yeah, we'll send you a link.
Yeah? You bullshitting?
I'll say we're recording this for YouTube.
All right, cool.
Are you okay to be on YouTube?
Yeah, no problem.
Your voice just cracked. That was hot.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
Well, 19 is a sweet age, but, guns out, buns out, right? Nick, do you work out a lot?
I do.
What do you do where the job is conducive for having some tone definition?
I do a lot of labor work too as well, like concrete work and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, more in shape than anything.
Okay. And Nick, do you have a girl or a guy in your life? Who's this guy in the back?
Those are my two dumbass friends back there, but no girl.
Are you out there looking? Are you hungry like the wolf?
I'm trying. Unfortunately, my ex was a little, not on the
spectrum.
Yeah.
Just enough of a pause for me to get that joke in. I was like, please don't fucking say anything else. I got a sweet autism fucking sniper bullet. We all got some of it. All right, Nick. Well, I got an ad for you. I'd love you to read live. I don't want you to look at it before. It's called cold reading, where you just look at it cold, meaning you have no time to warm up. Okay. So I'm going to have Steven give me some ad music, and then I want you to take this mic and just kind of read this shit. Read everything on the page, and if you find yourself stumbling through, just take a beat, but get through it from top to bottom. Cool? Steven, give me some commercial music here for the Dr. Phil Live show. Guys, give it up for Nick, huh?
Every year, people come to Philadelphia looking for a good cheesesteak. These people are called fun fatties. They roll in looking to stick their dick in between a hoagie roll because that's what God intended. But they think that's all we got. We're more than just the Liberty Bell and Bryce Harper's delicious pubes. Philly has charm, class, and an abrasive honesty that makes everyone who is born here tough. What do Kevin Bacon, Bob Saget, and Kevin Hart have in common? They're all from Philly, baby. If you know someone who hasn't been to Philly but still talks shit, call the number below. I play with myself in Ubers. Babies are gay. 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? That was not on here. Guys, one more time for Nick, everybody. I love you, buddy. Here he goes. You're a hot guy. Yeah, let's do it, baby. Turn around. Let's do it in front of the crowd. Here we go, baby. Guys, one more time for Nick. See you, buddy. Are you going to hop off? There he goes. Ladies, he does his own stunts. One more time for Nick. There he goes. He's a hot guy with a sweet attitude. Your next guest on the Dr. Phil Live show is a sweet guy. Man, I've known this guy for quite some time. He comes to you all the way from Collegeville, Pennsylvania. You've seen him on shows like Inside Amy Schumer, Louie, Better Call Saul, and his hit podcast, Taste Buds, with Sal Bocano. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Northeast Philadelphia, it's my man, Joe DeRosa! Joe DeRosa, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for him. He's here for the first time ever.
That's very nice.
Joe, good to see you.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
Joe, you're from here.
Yeah, born in Frankfurt originally. Yeah.
That's a fun part of town. Where the fuck is that? Is that near Lebanon? Where is that?
It's you're not far off.
What's happening in Frankfurt?
I don't think a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. But there's a train. The L train is there.
That's cool.
Yeah. And, there's hoagie shops and stuff like that.
You're a big sandwich guy.
Yeah.
You have to be a sandwich guy or gal if you're from Philly, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I would say so.
You own a sandwich shop.
Philly's got the best sandwiches in the United States. I mean,
I'll put my name on that. I fucking deep-throated a meatball parm this afternoon. That shit, it was...
Chicago can go fuck itself.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
That was
we dip the beef in grape. Fuck off. It's disgusting.
Yeah, what is the Philly? What's the Philly move? They do so. Chicago dips stuff, and Philly does what? What's their
they
sandwich
punch
move?
it, they fight it, they scream at it, throw batteries at it.
You're gonna make my mustache fall off. There is something about the Philly attitude that I love. As soon as I pulled up here, I mean, even our pilot was like, enjoy the flight or fucking, eat a dick, And I was like, this guy means business,
Yeah.
But,
did you know about the cross-country robot? We were just talking about this backstage. This team of scientists made a robot that was solar powered, and as an experiment, it was equipped with a sophisticated enough GPS that it was going to be able to travel from one coast of the United States to the other. And they were able to monitor it because they had cameras and whatever. And it got all the way to Philly and then went offline. And they found it destroyed on the side of the road.
oh shit! What?
Some guy just goes, hell yeah!
It's the same guy that was fired up for a Stormy Daniels Google. Joe, that's why. Are you a big robot guy? Are you a big robot guy?
Yeah,
Well, how do you hear about that story? Do you got friends that are always pimping you out to the news on robots?
It was just in the news. What do you think? I've got inside info?
Well, I didn't.
I was
fucking
one
know
of the
about-
scientists. I launched the project.
You do look like one. It's the glasses, but you also have an articulate way of speaking, Joe. And that's one thing I've always been impressed with, is your ability to conduct yourself in a savvy manner. Do you know what I'm saying? Did you always know you wanted to do stand-up, or were you like just a little gay kid? Like, what did you do as a kid? When you were on the playground, were you like razzing the teachers, or were you just like playing kickball with your pants down?
No, I didn't know I wanted to do stand-up until I was in my 20s.
Oh, shit.
And the first time I ever tried it, because I was played in bands.
Yeah.
And then I got annoyed with having to deal with 4 or 5 other guys and whatever. And I thought, well, stand-up, you don't have to deal with anybody. You just go up by yourself.
Yeah.
And the first time I did it at a place called the Collegeville Brewery, and it's not there anymore. Or New Road Brewery, it was called.
It doesn't
was in
matter.
Collegeville.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to slow this story down even more. But anyway, the first time I did it...
What was the weather at the time? I mean, come on.
I bombed front to back. And I got off stage and I was like, I don't think I want to do this. This is a terrible feeling. And then a kid that I hadn't seen since grade school happened to be in the audience, and he came up to me and he said, I want to talk to you, dude. I'm really fucking offended by some of the shit you said. And I was like, ooh, I want to do this forever. And that was it. That's what fueled me to keep going, was spite.
Do you remember the bit or bits that you did that really got you juiced up?
Yeah. I said I'm tired of driving behind school buses, and every time a school bus has to stop to let kids off, 8 stop signs have to come out from every side of the fucking school bus. Remember, people, we want to make sure the kids get killed only at school, not afterwards. There you go. That's the only time that ever worked. I should do it. I should do it on my new...
Bring it back. Dust it off. Try again.
Do you want to hear the first joke I ever wrote that worked?
I'm all right. Now, Joe, is there... Yeah, you can save it for a rainy day. You directed a movie called Cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I saw on Wikipedia. I don't know that you directed. You do, again, you have the confidence of a guy that smokes a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
I know that you enjoy a cocktail from time to time.
Yes.
How do you get into directing?
Me and Bobby Kelly and Bill Burr wrote a movie called Cheat, and I said, can I direct it? Because I thought I wanted to be a director at the time, and they let me. And it did okay. It did okay, the movie.
What was it about?
Was it
like based on the show Cheaters?
No, it was a heist parody. It was a heist parody. It was about a guy whose girlfriend was out of town for 12 hours, and he only had a 12-hour window to cheat on her. and you had to get past all these obstacles, and it's shot like a heist movie, like where they're planning it, and they're like, you got to get around the doorman, and then, you know, yeah, it was fun. It was funny.
Yeah, you know how scary those doormen can be.
Well, Rich Voss played the doorman, so yeah.
Say less.
Well, that's the response I'd expect.
Four people were like, who? Now, yeah, Rich is a great guy, great comic. You meet so many people being in New York City where you're at. Have you met somebody in this business? I'm always curious because, you know, you've done a lot. You voiced a character on Grand Theft Auto, I looked up.
Yeah.
You voiced a character named Rufus in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Boy, it should be illegal in this country, the amount of whores I've killed in Grand Theft Auto. And not on purpose. I'm just like trying to get to a CVS and they're just fucking in the way, you know? They're like, I'll suck your dick for us. I'm like, I gotta get some fucking Diet Pepsi, bitch.
The amount of thinly veiled racist voices you've done tonight on this stage is truly impeccable. That Diddy impression was wild.
Well, I don't see color, so. You know, tomato, Ray Romano. Let's keep it moving. I think there's something about what you do, Joe, that gets people fired up. You know, you make a connection with people.
I thought you meant that I irritate everybody. Yeah, because people get pissed at me a lot.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
You exude that energy, huh?
Yeah, I've been really I've been canceled a few times.
For what?
I pissed off nurses a few years ago, and they got real hot.
Well, yeah, the nurses are like the Swifties of the medical world. You don't want to fuck with them and their fucking, you know, their needles and
I did a joke about nurses, and what
was the joke?
It went viral in the bad way.
Oh, no.
The joke was, I said, the reason you die at the hospital is because of nurses.
Yeah, that's going to do it right there. That's a hard stance.
Well, that was just the setup. That wasn't the punchline.
What's the fucking punch? This joke I do want to hear.
I said the problem is the expert is the doctor, and the expert tells you to come to the hospital, but then the expert only works on you for a few hours, and then they leave you at nurses for like a full week, and you die. That's like bringing a car to a mechanic and saying, hey, could you work on this for 45 minutes and then, you know, let the receptionist fuck around with it for the rest of the time. And, woo! They got real hot over that joke. And then there was a second part where I said, I don't know where the concept of hot nurses came from because I've never seen one. These porno movies have been lying to me.
There's, you know, sexy nurse is a popular Halloween costume.
Oh, it's the most popular.
So that might be the time. But also they got to cover up with these scrubs, right?
Yes.
So that kind of hides a lot. It's almost like living in an East Coast state during the winter. Girls always got to cover up, and then summer comes out, and you're like, I don't know, Cammie had fucking double D titties, right?
Yeah.
She's been hiding those suckers because it's been 14 degrees out.
Yeah.
So, but that is you're a topical guy too, right? You like to ruffle feathers.
Yeah, nurses, bicyclists. I got really in a lot of shit with the bicyclists.
For real?
Yeah. And they're cocksuckers. I could give two shits. The nurses thing, I was joking around. I know there's a lot of great nurses out there, obviously. Bicyclists, they're all cocksuckers.
I'm Dr. Phil, and I approve this message. I've never met somebody on a bike, well, just in general, but I'm usually driving by them, and I'll usually, you know, I don't like people that bike in the street. It's not for you. You have a bike lane or a sidewalk or just fucking, you know, buy a Nintendo Wii and fucking pretend to do it. Get a Peloton, you fucking bitch. Sorry, I had a fucking Four Loko before we came out here.
The bike lane irritates me.
It does?
Yeah.
Because it's too small or what?
No, I don't ride in one. I just walk. The main gripe of bicyclists is that cars don't treat them with respect and cars don't look out for their safety. And then you step into their version of the street, which is the bike lane, and they act like fucking assholes.
Right.
They can't hit their brakes. They're on their little fucking health mission to save the planet, and they're not using fuel and whatever else. They'll almost run you over. You know what, bicyclists? You're so fucking tough on your bikes. Get into the street with the real men on scooters. You fucking pussies. You fucking pussies. God, I want to see one fly over the handlebars. I really do.
Full America's Funniest Home Video style.
Yeah. Anyway, you say that online, they get mad. So.
Well, I've been online recently, Joe, and a lot of people are looking to make upgrades in their life. I know, like you, we've talked about this pre-show and pre-cum, that there's something to be said about looking out for the better you and making sure that you're always checking in. There's people that have come to me quite often, and especially tonight, with seeking some wisdom, okay? And we took some video submissions, and I'd love if you want to give me a little hand and try to dissect some of their issues. Do you guys mind if we take a few of these video submission questions live on the Dr. Phil Live Show? Jay, go ahead and hit those lights, and Steven, play our first fan-submitted question.
Hi, Dr. Phil. My name is Preston, and I have an issue. I've been thinking about for the past few months whether or not to quit my job. The only kicker is my boss is also my father. So I know there is a bit of issues there. How should I go about it? Should I quit my job? And if so, how should I do it? Because I don't want to let him down. But then again, if you say something that offends him in any way, shape, or form, doctor's orders, I must do it.
Okay, so his dad is Willy Wonka. So, sorry, I'm just spitting truth. Oompa loompa doopity doo. But well,
can I say something? You're a terrible doctor. You really are.
That's your opinion. Joe.
Yeah.
That was a real question from a real guy. Okay,
yeah.
And nepotism is a real thing. He's working for daddy, but he doesn't want to be locked in to the family way of doing things, right? You own your own sandwich shop in New York City.
Yes.
What's it called?
Joey Rosa's.
Guys, if you're ever in New York City, stop by Joey Rosa's.
174 Rivington Street.
174 Riverton Street?
174 Rivington Street.
Rivington?
Rivington Street. 174 Rivington Street. JoeyRoses.com. 174 Rivington Street.
You got a website?
JoeyRoses.com.
Joe, have you hired family members at your at Joey Rosa's at 174
I don't
Liverpool?
know anybody where I try not to know anybody that works there. I try to stay out of it.
Oh yeah, so you set up shop and now you stay out of the way.
I try to, yeah.
So if a guy like this is terrified of working for dad, but also needs to milk that family teat, what do you say to a guy like that?
Well, you go up to you go up to your dad and you say, listen, I know the cookie orders are behind right now, but there's not enough room in this tree for the two of us.
That's a Keebler Elf joke, and we're going to leave that in.
It took a minute to hit.
Yeah, it was a slow build-up. Only half the crowd was into it, no pun intended. But
it didn't even hit all the way. But the people it hit with really liked it, which is how I do comedy. I really hit with a small percentage of the room.
I do like that he was bearing his soul. It's a tough thing in life to just come out and be yourself. So I appreciate that submission, and hopefully he figures that out. Steven, lights down for me, Jay, and let's take another video question here from the fans.
Dr. Phil, if you were cryogenically frozen for 100 years, what would be the first thing you would do when you became unfrozen? And what would be the first food you ate?
That was terrifying.
You forget that there's just so many different types of people. You ever go to a Walmart past 2 a.m.? You'll see a guy with a ponytail and go, oh yeah, I forgot we have that guy walking around. She was peering through what looked like a Bed Bath & Beyond, or
yeah.
So the question was, if you're cryogenically frozen for a year, I think.
Was that what she said?
I don't fucking know, but
I was too focused on being terrified.
What is it? 100 years, Nick said. If you're frozen for 100 years, I think the final part was, what food would you have, right? So it's almost like, you ever meet somebody that just got out of jail and you're like, I met a guy, No. Okay. I met a guy once, he got out of prison, and I said, what's the first thing you did? He goes, I went to Denny's and I jerked off. And I said, in that order? You know?
Did he jerk off at the Denny's, or he meant afterwards?
That's where the confusion lies, right?
Yeah.
And he said, no, he went to Denny's, got a moons over my hammy, and he said he got aroused, so he went to the bathroom to finish the job.
I mean, yeah, after a prison stint, anything is setting you off, no matter where you are.
Oh, he just probably saw one of the diner waitresses, you know? Or maybe he saw that rotating pie thing, you know?
Yeah. But, so her question was, first of all, was anybody else scared that she had her face covered? Like it was going to be like Phantom of the Opera, like she was going to come out and it was going to be horribly, like an accident that happened or something? All right, that didn't hit. I don't know. I really was stuck on that. So wait, she said if you were cryogenically frozen...
If you're frozen for 100 years and you got out... I mean, I would like to, wonder what sort of foods are at your disposal at that point, right? We've probably moved on from Chef Boyardee and Panera at that point.
But she asked, what food would you hate or eat?
Eat.
Oh.
Whose fucking voice was that, by the way? It's a garbage man from Sesame Street.
What fucking voice would you fucking need?
Dude, that's Philadelphia, born and raised right there. That guy swallowed a cigar on the Uber pool over here. I'd like your set of pipes, sir. Thanks for coming out. Sir, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, what food would you eat if you were frozen for a couple of, 4 decades? A cheesesteak. Pretty popular answer, yeah. Cole, what about you?
I was going to say that. God damn it.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. You're over here doing fucking crowd work. That was my laugh. I was going to say I have the same answer for both questions. Pussy.
That is a great title for your next special. Joe DeRosa, that was my laugh. All right, we got one more submission. Let's take a peek. Steven, hit that video. Jay, drop those.
Hey, what up, Dr. Phil? We're going to see you Friday the 25th in Philadelphia. Me and my girlfriend / ex-wife.
Oh, shit.
She thinks we got some issues. She thinks I drink too much. Got a little crown. She thinks I smoke too much.
You do.
Got a couple pounds of some good right here. But I'm sure you know how it is. Looking for some advice. We've been together for probably over 15 years. Got divorced a while ago, got back together. And just looking for some advice, brother. Glad to see you. We're traveling from Ohio. About an 8-hour drive or so. But we just seen your buddy Adam Ray in Columbus a while ago. Got to meet him. He's a good guy. And can't wait to see you, brother. Peace, man.
All right, so.
Got some more good growing too.
Jesus Christ. All right.
I fucking love this guy. Is this guy here? Hey, turn the lights on. Is this guy? Oh, shit, here he is right here. Holy fucking shit. My man. I see you, and I feel you. You got some of that good in the car for me? You got some on you right now? Fucking toss it up, Playboy. I can catch. I played Little League. You almost hit Cole's luscious locks. Thanks, brother. God bless you, sir. What's your first name again? Walt? Let's go, Walt. And Walt, you're here with your ex? Right to your left. What's your name, sweetheart? Laziz? What the fuck did you call me? Laziza? Aziza. Not any better. Aziza. What is that? Is that Portuguese? What is that? It's Hebrew. I love it. And so Aziza, you and Walt met. So you're separated. You're divorced.
Oh, boy. First of all, I can't believe he didn't die on the drive here after that video. First of all. Second of all, you're going to smoke that? You will die this evening. I don't
part
know.
of me, yeah. I mean, look, I'm more of an edible guy, but I like to puff, give from time to time. I love to turn on like Family Feud YouTube compilations because I love Family Feud because Steve Harvey will always be like, you know, Teresa, name one thing you might drop in the toilet.
Racist voice number 3. Jesus Christ, dude. What is the matter with you? Stop doing it. This is all going very well for you. Don't ruin it.
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Doug was laughing. We're fine.
By the way, did anybody else think that was Bam Margera for the first 3 minutes of the video?
Aziza, Walt, I appreciate you guys coming out. Well, what a cool thing to get divorced and then still maintain a friendship. You got kiddos involved or just the family farm? Walt, go ahead. Two dogs or daughters? Dogs. And what are the dogs' names?
And what?
I was waiting for him to say Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Remington. Yeah, boy, between Aziza and Remington, I mean, fuck. It's what about Toby or Scott? Now, I love that. Aziza, okay, so what did Walt do or not do that maybe contributed to the split up? There was a drug phase, okay.
A phase? He's got 2 crops on your fucking 3-foot wide porch. It's not a phase. He's a fucking addict. That's like saying gay is a phase. It's not.
Oh man. Well, you got
Aziza, by the way, is mouthing the words "help me" right now.
You guys were married for how long, Aziza, before you split? 6 years. That's enough to kind of figure it out and figure out if it's not, right? There was a better way for me to say that, but yeah, you. So okay, so now but you still keep it friendly. I dig that, yeah. And you're gonna be. Did you drive here tonight together? Is there a post-show plan, or do you guys you live separately, or you live together? Oh shit! Now how does that work, Aziza? If you're trying to bring home some strange, maybe you're out at the McGillicuddy's and you're having a couple rum and cokes, and you meet a guy, right? Let's say you meet Cole, and he's like, "Hey, you want to come back to my place and have a threesome with a fat ass?" Do you have to go somewhere else, or do you?
I have a feeling he has no problem with it whatsoever. This is a guy going, "Hey, the more the merrier, am I right? Bring him on in."
I love that. Well, it's nice to have a spicy give and take, you know. Walt, Aziza, what do you do if Walt grows weed? You're a nurse?
I mean, there you go. There you go. Please clip this and send it to every nurse that sent me hate mail. Please.
Joe DeRosa, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it.
Thank you, Philly.
Joe, before I let you go, Joe, there's been a lot said tonight. There's been a lot that we've seen and a lot that we've heard. But, I know that we started off discussing your feistiness on the internet, okay? And these clips causing you a disruption in your day-to-day. There's somebody out there that actually has a real problem with you, okay? There's been a Twitter beef, a Facebook war, and even some YouTube comments that were not in your favor. And that person has traveled here tonight. They're actually from your childhood. They're from here, right in Philadelphia. You grew up in Northeast, right? This guy's from Philadelphia proper, and he from your childhood, and he's got Yep, and he's got a gripe to pick with you. And
are you serious?
Yep. Now? And we sent him a card, and he's here right now, and he is coming to settle the score, and he's coming out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your final guest on the Dr. Phil Live Show? I'm gonna need a little more support from the fucking Miller Theater here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, here to face Joe DeRosa once and for all. Give it up for Rocky! Look at that fucking chest. What's up, Rock?
Joey Roses. You're gonna be pushing up daisies tonight. You ever been in front of a real man before?
I saw your mother earlier today.
How mother was she?
How what? I can't understand a word you're saying.
How mother was she?
How mother was she?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what you comedians do with the jokes and stuff, right?
He's a fucking idiot. Why is he here?
Well, you look like you work at the Lens Crafters on Sesame Street.
Funny. We'll keep it in. Funny.
Hey, fuck you too. What is your problem with me?
I went to your sandwich.
Don't touch me.
Okay. I went to your sandwich shop.
Yes.
And you didn't have a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have enough fucking Philly cheesesteaks surrounding you in your neighborhood where you live? You need them up in New York too?
Us Philadelphians, we need them everywhere, don't we?
Yeah. That's interesting. But the shop's in New York, and we only sold cold sandwiches, so we don't have a cheesesteak. Can you wrap your fucking head around that, you idiot? You want a cold cheesesteak, you fucking moron? The fuck is wrong with you? How did you...
Joe.
No, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking... This guy's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, he's been knocked in the head a few times.
Yeah, no shit.
What?
He wasn't too bright before the punches either.
You take that back.
Rocky, I got to quit. What's up with your mouth?
He's got brain damage.
He's got CTE and HPV.
Yeah. I think I have BET as well.
We'll leave it in. Now, Rocky, you came here tonight because you got some buttons to push, particularly with Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, and there's more.
Then the sandwich grab?
Yeah.
What else are you perturbed?
I went there, and they had no Oreo McFlurries.
So I think what he said was there's no Oreo McFlurries at your sandwich shop.
Why would we have McFlurries when we're not a McDonald's, you McFucking moron?
Because the customer's always right.
You come from a no-good fucking family, and you're a no-good piece of shit, and you are a no-good fucking boxer. What do you think of that?
You take the Balboa name out of your mouth, and I think we should square up right here in Philadelphia right now, right here. What do you say?
You guys want to see Joe DeRosa and Rocky fight face to face right now? Norman, bring out the boxing gloves, player.
All right.
Holy shit.
In this corner, we have 57 and 13 overall from the movies Rocky 1 through 6 and Creed. He won 4 out of his 6 fights. He stands at 5'11", 177, pounds. His nibbles are hard. His confidence is high. He was also in the movie Stop or My Mom Will Shoot with Estelle Getty. And he's got some scar on his back that looks like from some surgery. Well, I've never seen that in all our years of friendship.
Rocky had cancer a few years back, but beat it!
In this corner, all the way from 174 Liver Spotted Street, Joey Rosa's up in New York City from the northeast side of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, standing at 5'11", 192 pounds, give or take. This gentleman is one of the funniest comics on the planet. He just opened for Shane Gillis at the Wells Fargo Arena here in Philadelphia just a little bit ago. He is a living legend. He's got a podcast with Sal O'Connell called Taste Buds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joe DeRosa. Gentlemen, we want a fair fight. The first one to 15 punches on their subway stamp card wins. You will fight. We've got red versus blue. I don't see color, but this is a fight of champions. Here, the first time, Rocky versus Joe DeRosa at the Miller Theater. Are you ready? Any fighting words, Joe DeRosa?
Only 3 of your movies were good, and Creed 3 was better without you.
Rocky, anything you want to say to Joe DeRosa?
I'm glad the nerd left his glasses at home for this fight.
Are we ready? Steven, hit me with that fighting music. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is more real than I thought it was going to be.
All right, that's enough, Rocky.
Rocky is the winner.
But you beat up my guest. That's fucking bullshit. I told you 1-2 punch and then leave him alone. You went overtime. You went overkill. You disrespected my friend, 174 Liverpool Street. And stay down. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. But I'm not sorry you guys had to feel that. Do we have a good time tonight at the Dr. Phil Live Show here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? The first ever Dr. Phil Live Theater Tour started in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, motherfuckers. What a night. We learned a lot on tonight's show. We learned that you can come from all walks of life. You can wear a suit as a child, okay? And even if you don't get an invite to a Diddy freak-off, you can sure as hell always come on the Dr. Phil Live Show. Give it up for my boy Matt Friend one more time for coming out and gracing us with his talents. And you know what? I've gone to a lot of sandwich shops in my day, but there's only one that'll go out and get you an Oreo McFlurry, even when they don't sell them on the menu. Give it up for Joe DeRosa behind me. That's a rock star, and he won that fight fair and square. And I've seen every Rambo movie, and I can quote every Rocky movie, and I'll tell you, there's nobody that shows up for Dr. Phil more than fucking Rocky. Give it up for Jeremiah Watkins on the ground right now, who fucking pumps his fist full of blood. I'd never seen his butt before either, so. Now look, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, okay? You can come from Lebanon, okay? You can drive a Honda Odyssey or you can just fuck one, but I think that the more that we support each other and go out and live and love and laugh, the better we're all gonna be. Did you guys have a good time tonight on the Dr. Phil Live Show? I need to hear you one more time. Did you have a good time on the Dr. Phil Live Show? Robin, don't go anywhere. I got some mac and cheese portables in the car. Good night, everybody!